Mychal Judge, he's not an easy man to pigeonhole. There's so many parts of this man.
Mychal Judge joined the Franciscan vocation at the age of 15. His friend of more than 20 years, Brendan Fay, says that Judge would often remark, the priesthood was all he knew.
He was a traditional priest in some ways. He was known to bless people on the street. He would pray with you on the phone and yet not want to go on too long.
Father Mychal Judge was a compassionate priest who found strength in the hurt, the broken, the suffering, and the poor. He was known for many acts of kindness, including sending back checks to widows who paid for the funeral service of their husbands.
Maybe this is one of the legacies of Mychal Judge, that sometimes the little gestures go a long way.
Brendan says that Father Judge would often remark that priests have plenty, but what he led wasn't a privileged life.
There was many sides to Mychal Judge, and some a little bit more hidden than others. He was just as much at home among the city's most powerful politicians. Also, though, he struggled with so much, with his own sexuality as a priest and as a gay man. I was often struck, I think, more by his humility. He doubted and wondered if he was a good priest.
To many people who saw him racing through the city in his Franciscan robes and sandals, Father Judge was larger than life. It's part of the reason why so many myths surround his death. 68-year-old Mychal Judge, who was also the New York Fire Department's beloved chaplain, became one of the most famous victims after this picture was published of 5 men carrying his body out of the rubble.
There was stories, everything from that he had taken off his protective helmet and was hit by one of the fallen bodies as he was giving last rites. None of this, in fact, is true. He was in the lobby with other firefighters, and in fact, he was killed by falling debris.
Brendan Fay has spent the last 11 years working on 2 documentaries about the life of his friend Mychal Judge. In 2007, Brendan released the film Saint of 9/11. Brendan is currently working on his second film called Remembering Mychal. And this is how Brendan remembers Father Mychal Judge.
Mychal Judge had a heart as big as New York. There was room in it for everybody.